Ragtime by Doctorow. This is just a little book. Here's what the cover looks like from the Modern Library. Here's what it looks like without the cover. So there's a little bit of an imprint there. It's cloth bound. Just a little easy book. Mine's seen better days. And there's not much on the inside to show you. But I love this book. This is, the writing is really good. Like if you read it thoughtfully, slowly, the writing is really good, but the story is also interesting. It's set in around the time of the Spanish flu, or what's referred to, perhaps unfairly, as the Spanish flu back in the early 1900s. And it follows several people, a family, and also some real life people. So Houdini is a character in this story, for example. And it's fascinating to me. It's really interesting. You really get a feel for what it was like, or at least what Doctorow says it was like. But there's some deep irony in here. Let's see. I think it might just open with that irony. That is worth having a gander at. He says something like, there was never, let's see, it was something like, well, maybe it's not as early as I thought, but somewhere in there it's something like, back then we didn't have, there wasn't racism, there wasn't, I can't remember exactly how he put it. The point, of course, isn't that any of that was true, but that unless you were one of those kinds of people who were being persecuted and kept down, you just didn't think about it. It just wasn't part of your world to even care and think about it. Anyway, that's how I took it. But it's been a long time since I read it. That part stuck out. Now I kind of want to read that part again to make sure I got that right. In any case, here we have. It's a great story. Like I say, it's not a long book, and but it's so fascinating, so interesting, and the story is really good. I very highly recommend it. Ragtime by Doctorow.